This problem is going to show you how to do the math associated with the free body diagram, and a particular problem that's up here is going to be kind of difficult, or laborious, I guess I should say. It's not going to be quick. So I need to write an expression for the tension T in terms of these given variables right here. What I don't know and keep out of the equation are those four, so there's a lot to keep out. When I look at these equations, I see two sets of summations. That means two free bodies. I see two tensions. That's great because I can plug one equation into the other tension. And I see friction and normal force on the same side. So friction and normal force act on one body, and tension ties the two together. So there must be a rope in this problem somewhere. Alright, none of that really matters. This is just a math exercise. Got to find it in terms of t. So I can choose this equation in terms of t or that equation. I'm going to choose the top left-hand equation. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a fifth equation. I've got friction and I've got normal force. My fifth equation is the fun equation. Friction is equal to mu times normal force, which looks like the word fun. So I'm going to use that equation to tie these two together. I'll start by taking this. Remember, we're using the method of substitution, so I'm going to substitute that equation for friction, that expression. So I'll rewrite that first. M1A is equal to 10 minus mu times eta minus M1G sine 10. Great. Next thing I got to do is I got to get rid of the eta that's in here. So there's my eta that I got to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second equation here, and I'm going to solve it for our eta by taking this and moving it to the other side of the equation. So eta is equal to m1g sine 10. Then method of substitution, so I'm going to substitute. I'm going to take this whole expression and I'm going to replace the eta with a whole expression. So now the equation becomes m1a is equal to t minus mu times eta. No, that's not what I want to do. Mu times, erase that whole expression. Mu times m1g sine 10. m1g sine 10. And what's the rest of it? Here it is, minus m1g sine 10. Looks like an impossibility. But anyways, let's continue on with the math. Let's see, so I've got to find t. Got to get rid of some other variables here. I've got t, I've got a, what I have, m1, m2, g, and t. So I've got everything over here that I need. All I got to do is isolate t. Not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these expressions here and I'm going to move them to the other side of the equality. So that becomes m1a plus mu m1g sine 10 minus m1g sine, that's supposed to be a 10 up there, m1 sine 10, that's equal to t. I made a math mistake. Can you find it? It's here. That should have been a positive. So ma plus this plus that equals t. And there I have my expression. In terms of just my givens, m1, m2, g, and mu. Oh, I got a problem. There's the problem. I've got the a to get rid of. So to get rid of the a, I can't use any of this stuff, but I'll use these equations over here to get rid of the a. And I'll go back and do some substituting. So let's see. If I do some substituting over here, I'm going to solve this for a. So a is equal to m2 divided by m2 times g minus t divided by m2. Well, those m2's divide out, so that a is just equal to g minus t over m2. And this a on the left, I'm going to replace with this whole weird expression, because that's the name of the game, substitution. So this now becomes kind of long. m1 times g minus t t divided by m2 plus mu m1 g sine 10 plus m1g sine 10 equals t. Let's see, I've got to put the t's on the same side, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to distribute this m1 to the g and to the minus t over m2. So this becomes, right over here, g m1 minus m1 over m2 times t plus mu m1g sine 10 plus m1g sine 10 is equal to t. Everything with the t goes on the same side of the equation. So that becomes g m1 plus mu m1g sine 10 plus m1g sine 10 equals t plus m1 m2 over t. I had to take this and move it all the way over to here. Now I can use the distributive property to pull out the t. I'm just going to write it as, well, we'll go ahead and write this. G m1 plus mu m1 g sine 10 plus m1 g sine 10 equals, parentheses, t minus t is 1, plus divide this by t, and that becomes m1 over m2, all that times t. Wow. So let's see, where am I going to write the answer? Well, I'll get a big eraser up here. I'll get the big eraser, and I'm going to go ahead and erase. Hopefully you got some of this stuff down. I'm going to erase some of this stuff up here, just so I can have room to write all this. Alright, sorry to do that. So now I'm going to take this whole expression and just divide it by the stuff in parentheses. So t equals, that's a fat T. There we go. Equals g m1 plus mu m1 g sine 10 plus m1g sine 10. So that's all this stuff here, divided by the stuff in parentheses next to the t, divided by, parentheses, 1 plus m1 over m2. That was all this right here. So that's my expression. And now I put the numbers in to solve.